Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Zahid bin Muhammad SHOHAIMI. So in this video, we will present to you guys about our coursework of construction site management, and this is my fellow groupmate KUGHANESWARI, FARISHA, HIDAYAT, HUSNI and FAKHRI.
Assalamualaikum. I'm a first presenter. My name is FARISHA Binti AMRI. So today I'm going to discuss about the first one is construction industry and the second one is management. Construction industry is companies that involve in construction of building or engineering projects such as bridges and road. For the site management refers to the management of physical barriers and methods as well as non-physical means to limit human and environmental exposure to contamination at or emanating from a site, as well as any necessary monitoring, reporting, certification, and operation and maintenance of a importance of organization. The first one is efficient and effective management. The second one is facilitate specialization, avoid overlapping and duplicate, optimum use of human resources, productivity, and job satisfaction. There are two types of factors that can influence the organization. The first one is internal factor. The second one is external factor. For the internal factor, the organization strategies and objectives, technologies, size of the organization, human resources, and for external factor, economic, government, and socio-economic. There are six types of organizations culture. The first one is stability, teamwork, emphasis on outcome, innovation, attention to details, and agreement. The first type of organization model is mechanistic model, and the second type of organization model is organic model. There are two types of form of organization. The first one is tall organization, and the other one is flat organization. There are three types of organization. The first one is functional organization, projectized organization, and matrix organization. The first one is functional organization. This is projectized organization, and the last one is matrix organization.
Hi everyone, my name is MUNIANDY from 4SPC. Today I'm here to present regarding the site layout for my site management assignment. The site layout is basically an action of on-site positioning using topographic instrument and with a pre-established accuracy of elements obtained by desk work with a plan or map. It also refers to the plan of the construction site. This particular plan also includes the site plan, parks, gardens, community drainage, and etc. It is being used to enable the management to make considerable improvement by minimizing travel time, waiting time, and increasing worker morale by showing better and safer work environment. Next is the site layout element. As site layout plays a major role over the site management of construction industry, there are various elements that need to be included over the site layout, which are property lines and setbacks, easement, construction limits and laydown areas, existing and proposed condition, parking, surrounding street and ground sign locations, driveways, fire hydrants, and landscape area. In fact, there are also other elements that can be included over the site layout. In fact, there's also certain importance of using site layout as a site management tool over the construction industry. It is being used widely to determine what other structures or compound space will be used in the plot after the house or building has been built. It is also being used to check whether the house or building will fit over the plot so that the client able to eliminate the expenses of building and demolishing the house or over squeezing the house to fit in the plot. Even it is also need to be looked up to check the type and the size of the boundary wall, existing access road, existing features like public utilities, and etc. Even this site layout itself also being used to help to plan the space for future development like adding more structures or garden and etc. Now, here come the temporary facilities. All these temporary facilities need to be arranged over the site. For example, electricity installation, water distribution and drainage, artificial lighting, site office, internet connection, telephone, security services, like fences, alarms, CCTV, microwave, radar sensor, and etc. All these temporary facilities need to be arranged over the site so that they're able to have an efficient site management. Next, let's move on to the factors influence site layout. Many factors need to be accounted for while setting the site layout for the construction site. For example, site access, office and accommodation, storage, temporary services, plant, fencing, safety and and etc. It need to be done to provide a safe and economical flow of materials and workers. As we know, a well-planned construction site layout causes the increase of safety and productivity, a decline in areas required for temporary construction, and maximum utilization.
Okay, now I'm Muhammad FAKHRI NAQIB will present about the site production. First thing first, an overview of the site production. First, a management system that include organization framework, procedures, information, management technique, and other information-based organizing factors, making effective use of the five M's. The five M's that are included are manpower, material, machineries, monies, and last but not least, method. Okay, the main activities that are involved in site production. First, we have contract planning. Next, site organization, work studies, procurement of material, subcontractors, and supply chain management. Okay, next, procure information. Procurement is the acquisition of the material, supplies, or services needed to successfully operate a business or complete a project. In construction, this refers to the goods and services needed to successfully complete a build from start to finish. Okay, next, program of works. The completion date or sectional completion dates are enforceable, and the failure of the contractor to meet the completion date may lead to a claim by the clients for liquidated damages. Contract will generally require that the contract progress the work regularly and diligently. A design program defining deliverables might be incorporated into consultant agreements. Okay, next, the setting out must be carried out efficiently. The step to setting out is, first, establish a baseline from which the whole of the building can be set up. Second, set up profile board after the main building lines. Third, establishing a datum level. And fourth, sloping sites. Okay, next, site meeting. Site meetings are an important part of the successful management of a construction project.
Here comes the most important and crucial part of the site management, which is site record and documentation. Site records and documentation is basically a document observation which including locational records, photographs, note, chart, drawing, and etc. It is being used to prove any construction activity that has been taken place at site during building or any other claims. And for the site record report, it actually includes progress photos, weather report, analysis of any indicators, and etc.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Zahid bin Muhammad SHOHAIMI. I will present about case study. And our group of case study is proposed development of one office tower block consists of 38 levels. So in this case study, we will emphasize about 5 different areas, which are project information, site organization structure, site layout, site production and management, and site record and documentation. Right. So next, we will go to project information of our proposed case study, which are the office building. Take levels consists of 27 levels office, 3 levels of recreation space, 2 TNB substation, and etc. And this proposed case study, which are our chosen project located at Jalan Bangsa, Kuala Lumpur. And the client of this project is Desa Park City, and the main contractor is the Crane Dynamic Builders in Ramahat. Alright, so next is site organization structure. So the type of site organizational structure used by this ongoing project is functional organizational structure, and it is consists of several departments, which are like M&E department, site and logistic department, planning department, operation department, and etc. So this functional site organizational structure is the most basic and suitable for big firms like this kind of project, and this company. Alright. So next we go to the factors that influence the site organization of this ongoing project, and the factors consist of government, financial resources, human resources, market, culture, and the size of company. Right. So next we go to the problems that occur at the site of this ongoing project, which are consist of not all employees being kept informed, communication problem to give proper instruction to workers, and the last one is one project manager handle more project than he should be managed. Okay, so this is the solution and recommendation for the stated problem, which are to appoint worker representative for each gang of works, and increase communication process. The last one is to limit the project for project manager to handle each of the works.
Site production. The site production consists of three. The firstly is procurement information, second is material management, third manpower management, and lastly plant and machinery management. For the procurement information consists of three. The first is variation order, second is inclement weather, and lastly resource shortage. The next site production is material management. The contractor has calculated and budgeted the material budget. The contractor will be able to keep track of the material budget this way. Aside from planning and estimating the material budget, the contractor has created a planning program to ensure that all the materials are supplied JIT. This means just in time. The next is manpower management. This firm has delegated responsibility for its works to subcontractors. In the event of an injury, the employer must also transfer the risk to a subcontractor who will be responsible for any cost associated with the worker's injury. The last for site production is plant and machinery management. Plant and machinery management consists of three. The firstly is activity time constraints, second is space constraints, and lastly weather and temperature. For the site record filling system and documentation, otherwise agreed on filling is the firstly on site master filling system record. A building site record is an essential component. Thirdly, site diary. The site manager or supervisor prepares meeting site diary to record monthly condition of the site, safety reports, site communication methods, site master filling system, problem unless otherwise agreed, all filling is kept on site. Site meeting. Company holds various types of meetings. Among the meetings are every month, all management construction teams and labor representatives gather for a monthly meeting and other. Monthly report. A monthly report is prepared for presentation to the client and consultant at the monthly meeting. Safety report. Another form of document that is important on the job site in the safety report. Site communication method. Oral, written, and visual communication modalities are used on the site. Problem and solution. One of the communication issues is the presence of workers of many races and nations.
In a nutshell, by this particular site management assignment, we have learned about what is site management and how the information can affect the site progress. The site organization structure, layout, production management, and records and documentation are basically essential aspect data that the site team have to concentrate on in order to produce an efficient site management over the construction industry for the future project and for the ongoing project itself. Thank you. That's all from us.